Hello, everybody. This is Lisa, and I can't tell if this has started yet. All right, well, here we go. So this is. Let's try again. Hello. Hi there, Juan.
Hi, teacher. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. Wow.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna
It's
see if this is working. It's not seem to be working. Here we go. Okay.
it's so late here.
Oh yes. Juan, where are you?
I'm from Venezuela, teacher.
Venezuela. You were up late, huh?
Yes, here it's 1:31 a.m.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yes, I'm here because I was working and
Yeah.
I think I say, well, I'm going to take a class in Berlin.
Cool. So, were you taking more classes or just you were already awake? Just you decided to get on just now?
Can you repeat that, teacher?
Yes. Were you awake already and did you take any other Verbling classes? Were you just with teacher Oakley?
Oh no 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 no
No?
no no no. This is my first class this
Okay.
night.
Tonight. Okay.
Um, I wanted take a class with Chad Hansen,
Okay.
reading and pronunciation, but I
Uh-huh.
missed that class.
Okay. All right. Well, welcome to this class. This is going to be a little bit different, so we'll see how it goes. Yun Chang, are you there?
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you. Where are you calling from?
I'm in Los Angeles.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You live in Los Angeles, huh?
Uh,
How long have you been living there?
uh, it's it's just about 4 weeks.
Oh.
I can be for 4 weeks.
Uh-huh. Are you going to stay longer or are you just leaving?
My plan is at first my plan is live here for an year, 1 year.
Okay, cool. And where are you from?
I'm from South Korea.
Okay, great. Are you studying at a school there, or English, or at university, or are you just gonna live for a year there?
No, I'm here to work
Hmm.
for accounting company as an internship program.
Okay, nice. So you're an accountant?
Uh, I'm not accountant, but I wanna to be accountant.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
um,
Yeah. One.
um, I have a question, teacher.
Yeah.
He said, "I want to be a counter." It's right, or I
Well,
can say, "I want to become a counter."
either one.
Okay.
It's okay. You can say I want to be. That's what he wants to be for his job, for his career, or become because he hasn't. He's not there yet. But either one is
Okay.
acceptable. Yeah. Be or become. It's fine. Yeah. And Michael's here. Hi, Michael. You're you're muted, Michael. Oh, Michael went out. Okay. Hi there. Is this Huyen or is it who is this Nguyen? Your microphone is muted. Oh, there you go.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
You
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Where are you calling in from?
I'm calling from Vietnam.
Vietnam. Or is it? Do you say your name Nguyen or Nguyen?
Uh, I much. We it's like you, but
You?
Dwi.
You?
Yeah.
Yen?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll try to do it right. And Yuki just joining us. Hi, Yuki.
Hello, teacher Lisa.
How are you?
Pretty good, thank you.
Well, good morning
Good
to
morning.
you. It's late for us. It's after midnight. 1 o'clock, 1:30.
Ah,
Yes.
it midnight there.
Well,
Huh?
he's in Venezuela, so yeah.
Ah,
And Young Chang, how do I say
Yeah.
your name? Young Chang or Cheng?
You can call me just Yoon.
Young? Okay. Young. He's living in Los Angeles, so he's on the same time zone that I'm in. So it's only 10 o'clock for
Yeah.
us.
Where are you?
I'm in Washington State.
Oh,
So
Washington. Oh,
just
cool.
north of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
It's
And
warm. It's warm in Los Angeles.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. That's nice. Yeah, it's getting colder up here for sure.
Yeah.
Stormy, a little bit raining, but that's okay. We're waiting for the snow in the mountains.
Oh.
In the mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michael, are you there?
Yes, hi.
Hey. Okay. Wonderful. Welcome, Michael.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, this is something that's a little bit different, and it might be a little bit difficult. I'm not sure, so we're gonna just try this. Usually, when we do, when I have done some listening classes, I read short stories, and people see how much they can understand, and it's a little bit. You can, we do a lot of reading and stuff. So this is a little bit different, and it's not me talking. So I'm going to play a video, and I'm going to do it by taking out my headphones, and then I'll play the video here, and I'll do a screen share. Before we do that, though, I want to make sure we go over these questions, because the questions are going to help you understand a little bit better what this guy is going to talk about, because it is going to be rather fast. He is talking about something which he titled "Fun is Important, but being serious is not." So fun is important, being serious is not. So the things that I want you guys to listen for in the video are a bunch of things. So, who is he talking to in this video? So, if you guys want to keep notes or write things down, you can do it here. Let me see. Let me make it editable. Or you can write it on your own or piece of paper or something like that. But we might have to watch it more than once. It's short. It's less than 2 minutes, I think. So, who is he talking to in this video? So, we're going to be watching a guy, and he's talking to somebody else. He made the video for somebody else. What is harder than his average walk? So he's going to be doing something, and he's going to be talking about that. And he's there with his wife and the dog, and they're hunting for something. So we have to figure out what is it they're hunting for. And then he talks about geocaching. So what does geocaching remind him of, and why? And then he mentioned...
What is geocaching?
Yeah, well, you're going to know. You're going to learn. He's going to tell you what it is. Okay, so what does a troll do? Maybe you might not know what a troll is yet, but you'll see if you hear it. Yeah, if you know, then you'll probably catch it better. And then he's going to tell us what geocaching is, so we'll think about that so you guys can tell me in your own words. And then he says that something is embarrassing to him. So what does he say is embarrassing? What things does he say are important? And then he says something about important doesn't equal something. So what is it that he doesn't think equals something important? Important doesn't equal something, blank. So what is it? What does he think is the most important thing? What makes him angry? What is the last thing that he wants and why? What does he trip over in the video? We see him trip over something and he says it. What does he want for us? That's what he says. For us, that's why I put it in quotes. And what is, quote, on the agenda? So he says that too. What's on the agenda? And what is the logbook? And what is his point in this video? So let's just watch it together first. Like I said, it's pretty fast. It is a little bit longer than 2 minutes. Okay. So let me refresh it here. Let me know if you can't hear it or something. We're going to try this. Should be able to hear it. Okay, here we go.
Good morning, John. Out for a hike with Catherine and Lemon. What's the difference between a hike and a walk? It's definitely harder than my average walk. Going uphill. I want to make a couple of points in this video today. Neither of them have any.
Lisa, sorry, could you post the link in the chat because the sound is not clear for me, like it's breaking up something.
Yes, he's walking on a hike. So if you want to put your mute button on and mute yourself and watch it yourself, you can do that. Otherwise, I turned it up a little bit and I will start it again. All right, here we go.
Good morning, John. Out for a hike with Catherine and Lemon. What's the difference between a hike and a walk? It's definitely harder than my average walk. Going uphill. I want to make a couple of points in this video today. Neither of them have anything to do with what's going on around me, but hopefully you will find that stuff interesting as well. We're out here hunting for wildflowers, and we're also looking for a geocache. Geocaching is fun. You know what geocaching reminds me of? It reminds me of YouTube. A lot of cool people coming together and doing fun things, and sometimes, you know, troll comes in and spoils it for everybody, but most of the time, there's just a lot of people who want to do something fun together. Geocaching, for those who don't know, is the simple practice of hiding stuff and then leaving the GPS coordinates behind, and then people can come and find your cache, and they can add stuff to the cache, take stuff out of the cache, and leave their name in the logbook. It's super fun. I was going to show you me finding that YouTube is important. YouTube is important and interesting and fascinating on so many levels. It's freaking awesome. But here's my real point. Lots of stuff is important. Mountains are important. Oxygen is important. PVC pipes are important. Motherboards are important. Motherhood is important. And all of these things are important. Saying that what you're doing is important isn't unusual. The second thing that I want to add to this is that important doesn't equal serious. I think, personally, fun is like the most important thing out there except for trying to make the world a better place. Fun, man! And I get so angry when people start to make it about being serious. Because you know what? Fun is important. Stephanie Meyer is important. Austin Powers is important. Weird Al Yankovic is important! And I don't care who hears me say it! John and Nerd Fighters, I think that we are all so lucky to be in new media where we don't have to take things so seriously. And the last thing that I want, honestly, is for this to become serious business. Because then you start to lose the fun. Fun! There's a log in the path. Fun and beautiful. That's what I want for us. I cannot express how lucky I feel that I can go outside on a beautiful day and share my thoughts with so many interesting and thoughtful people. So lucky. And I hope that we can distinguish between important and serious. Because to me, serious has never even been on the agenda. What's on the agenda is important fun. This is important fun. Let's have it! John, I will see you on Friday. We found it. We found it. Isn't that exciting? Right there. This is the logbook.
Okay. Let me go back over to here. So, what did you guys think? Was that too fast?
Very, very fast.
Very, very, very fast. Yes, that is very fast. And I'm wondering what you can understand from that. So, did anybody get the guy who he's talking to? The name of the person that he's talking to?
Maybe it's John?
Yeah, right. All right, we'll find out here what we can understand. Yes, he said John. John is actually his brother, and they go and they do videos back and forth to each other. So these guys, they're called the Vlog brothers. Vlog stands for video log. So like that. Video log or video blog, kind of. All right. What was he talking about that's harder than his average walk? If you want to watch it again, and you can put on your mute button if you want and watch it, but What was he doing? And he said, "This is harder than my average walk."
He talked too fast and without any intonation. So he without any intonation. Very hard was to understand his thoughts.
What was he doing though? What do you know the name for what he was doing?
Hiking.
Yeah, there. That's all he was doing. He was hiking, and he said it was harder than his average walk, and he was breathing hard. Yeah. So remember, when you're listening to things, especially if you're trying to figure out what people are saying when you're watching a movie or a video or something, try to use as many context clues as you can too, because you see a lot of things, and that can give you clues to what he's talking about. So he was hiking, and that's what he was talking about. It's so hard. It's harder than his average walk. And then he said they were out there hunting for something. What was it that they were hunting for?
Is it
anybody remember?
Wildflowers?
Yes, exactly. They were hunting for the wild flowers, and that is what he showed a picture of there. And he says, geocaching reminds me of something. What did anybody get that part? What does it remind him of?
Of important things.
Yeah, but there's specifically one thing. Let me see if I can get back here if you guys can hear it. I have to. Bad part about this is to rewind.
Here hunting for wildflowers, and we're also
okay. So here hunting for wildflowers. That's what he said. I'm here. We are here hunting for wildflowers, and he says it very fast and very running everything together. So it does make it very difficult.
Stuff interesting as well. We're out here hunting for wildflowers, and we're also looking for a geocache. Geocaching is fun. You know what geocaching reminds me of? It reminds me of YouTube.
YouTube.
Exactly. So it reminds me of YouTube. And then he's going to tell us why it reminds him of YouTube. So
because YouTube is important.
Yeah.
These things are the same important as YouTube. Something like that.
Something like that.
A lot of cool people coming together and doing fun things, and sometimes, you know, troll comes.
All right. So, did you guys hear that?
Yeah, people come together and do something.
Yeah, so he thinks it's fun and it's like YouTube because a lot of cool people come together. Whoops. People come together to do something fun, I think he said, or something like that. And he said, and then sometimes a troll comes along and does what? What do trolls do? Do you know, Michael? I think you said you know what a troll is.
Yeah, like what troll usually do? They like say unpopular idea, something, or and all people like start to answer to him.
Right. So, for example, on a YouTube video, a troll might come in, and they're a person who posts a comment, and usually the comment is a negative comment, and they try to start like a fight or something, and then other people come in and they like answer.
Start answering.
Yeah, and then it kind of gets out of hand sometimes. Yeah. So that's what he says, and so what happens? What is that called when? Or what did he say? Because we're trying to figure out what he said right here about sometimes a troll comes along and does what?
Fun things, and sometimes, you know, a troll comes in and spoils it for everybody, but most...
Explodes everybody, I heard.
Spoils it for everybody. Yeah. So the troll comes along and spoils it for everybody. So when you spoil something, it means you mess it up. You try to ruin it, and that's what a troll does. So that was really hard for. He kind of said that under his breath, so that was very difficult to understand.
Sometimes, you know, a troll comes in and spoils it for everybody, but most of the time, there's just a lot of people who want to do something fun together. Geocaching, for those who don't know, is the simple practice of hiding stuff and then leaving the GPS coordinates behind, and then people can come and find your cache, and they can add stuff to the cache, take stuff out of the cache, and leave their name in the logbook. It's super.
All right. So that's where he just explained what geocaching is. Did anybody catch it?
Yes.
What?
Searching something using GPS.
To
Yes.
hide money and to let the GPS coordinates, and after that to search for that money. And after you find, you let note there, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Right. So you hide something. Doesn't have to be money. It can be anything really. Little toys, something.
Some
Just
kind of treasure.
Yeah.
But he said money, word money, or I
Let's
missed that.
Okay,
No,
let's
no,
listen again.
Not money.
Hiding stuff and then leaving the GPS to do something fun together. Geocaching, for those who don't know, is the simple practice of hiding stuff and then leaving the GPS coordinates behind.
So he said,
Stuff.
yeah, just the simple practice of hiding.
Yes, something.
He actually said hiding stuff and leaving the GPS coordinates behind so that people can find the stuff. And then
people can come and find your cache, and they can add stuff to the cache and take stuff out of the cache and leave their name in the logbook. It's
okay.
He 3 times said cash.
Yeah.
Or I misheard.
So your cache is the thing that you hide.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cash is not money.
No.
Not mine.
Yeah, exactly.
Hide.
Maybe that's what you thought. Yeah. You
Yes.
thought he said cash. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Cash.
it is not.
yeah, in which case that is money. Exactly. Yeah.
That's why he should speak with intonation, normal, but not.
No, it is not.
Well, it's the same word. You say it the same exact way, and it's two different things.
Okay.
This is a French word, cash, but you say cash, same exact thing. So it would be hard to differentiate. You would just have to know that in relationship to geocaching, what you're hiding is called the cache.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the thing that you're hiding. So people can hide things, find things, hide things, put something there, and then they sign a logbook. So that's what he thinks and he thinks it's fun. All right? All right, so here we go on. What does he say is embarrassing? Let's see if we can find out.
super fun. I was going to show you me finding the geocache, but I can't find it, which is embarrassing. One of the two.
He can find.
Yeah. So he said, I was going to show you me finding the geocache,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't find it, which is pretty embarrassing. So he says that he can't find the geocache or the cache, either one, geocache or the cache. So that's embarrassing for him because he's trying to film it and find it. But instead, he keeps going on. So what things does he say are important? So this is where we listen a little bit more.
Stuff to the cache, take stuff out of the cache and leave their name in the logbook. It's super fun. I was going to show you me finding the geocache, but I can't find it, which is embarrassing. One of the two big points that I want to make in this video, though, is that YouTube is important. YouTube is important and interesting and fascinating on so.
All right. What thing? Okay. All right. He said YouTube is fascinating.
So many levels. It's freaking awesome. But here's my
And it's freaking awesome. That's common.
real point. Lots of stuff is important. Mountains are important. Oxygen is important. PVC pipes are important. Motherboards are important. Motherhood is important. And all.
All right. So he says YouTube is important, but lots of things are important. What other things are important? Does he list?
Mountain.
Mountains.
Yeah.
PVC. Pipes.
PVC pipes. Do you know what those are?
From made of plastic.
Yeah, plastic pipes that they use
Like windows, modern windows.
Yeah, more like in plumbing and
Plastic.
Yeah, like these kind of PVC pipes. These are pipes that
Could
they
you
use
write PVC windows? And we'll see. Does exist something like that or no?
PVC windows, polyvinyl.
Yeah.
Well, PVC stands
PVC
for
window
poly.
means the frame of window.
Yeah, that's right, the frame.
No,
PVC.
it is not.
Yeah,
It's not such a meaning.
the pipes are different. Yeah. So these kinds of things where, instead of having to use metal, you can use these
Yes.
kinds. PVC.
It's a type of plastic.
Yeah, polyvinyl chloride is what it is. There, if you like chemistry.
Try to write PVC windows, and you will find out that there are windows made of this kind of plastic. They
What
are
do you
very
mean,
popular.
like the glass or the outside? Yeah, the
no,
outside.
No.
it is a frame,
Frame.
not window. Frame of window.
Yeah, right
Frame.
here. That part.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. PVC windows frames, exactly. Yeah, those are common. Yeah, we either have these kind or we have wooden window frames that are more expensive kind, you know. Yep. Yeah, PVC window frames. That's great. All right, so he says lots of things are important. He also said motherboards. You guys know what the motherboards are?
Computer. Motherboard.
Yeah, on your computer, your motherboard is
Motherboard.
the thing that holds the chips. Yep. And he's saying so basically his point is there are lots of things that are important in life. All right, let's see what else he says.
Pipes are important. Motherboards are important. Motherhood is important. And all of these things are important. Saying that what you're doing is important isn't unusual. The second thing that I want to add to this is that important doesn't equal serious. I think, personally, fun is like the most important thing out there except for trying to make the world a better place. Fun.
Okay. Important doesn't equal what?
Serious?
Serious.
Yeah.
Serious.
Seriousness.
Yes.
Exactly. Seriousness. So it doesn't have to equal seriousness. Just because something is important doesn't mean it has to be serious. All right. And what does he think is the most important thing? He actually says two things. Here, I'll play it
The
again.
second thing that I want to add to this is that important doesn't equal serious. I think, personally, fun is like the most important thing out there except for trying to make the world a better place. Fun.
So what is one of the things
Fun.
that he thinks? Fun, yeah. And he said fun is the most important thing out there besides what? What's the other thing that he kind of says very quickly under his breath? Did you understand that part?
No, I didn't catch it.
Okay, try it one more time. He says,
Is that important doesn't equal serious. I think, personally, fun is like the most important thing out there except for trying to make the world a better place.
Better place, but before better place I didn't.
we're trying to make the world a better place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, besides for trying to make the world a better place. So he thinks that's just as important. Yes. Okay. All right. Now he says he's going to talk about what makes him angry. All right, let's hear what it is.
Personally, fun is like the most important thing out there except for trying to make the world a better place. Fun, man! And I get so angry when people start to make it about being serious. Because you know what? Fun is important.
What makes him angry?
When he sees that people making to be serious, try to.
Yeah, when people make things serious. Things that are fun and they try to make it serious. All right, good. All right, what is the last thing that he wants and why? So this is a really tricky part.
People start to make it about being serious. Because you know what? Fun is important. Stephanie Meyer is important. Austin Powers is important. Weird Al Yankovic is important! And I don't care who hears me say it! John and Nerd Fighters, I think that we are all so lucky to be in new media where we don't have to take things so seriously. And the last thing that I want, honestly, is for this to become serious business.
He said the last thing that I want is for what?
This to become serious business.
Yeah. Serious business.
Business.
And what he's talking about this, and he points his finger down like that, he's talking about making the videos. No, the making...
No? Geocaching?
Not geocaching.
Okay.
This, which is they make a bunch of videos going back and forth, talking to each other. Yeah, making the videos.
Making video.
Yeah, making videos, being on...
Making video become serious business.
Yeah, the things that he's doing. All right, so then he starts walking.
Maybe,
and then trip over
maybe he means that his video to be important, like this, what he now.
Yeah, if
Making video is important.
making the video. He doesn't want this, and so when he points down, it means all of this stuff that's happening below. So what's happening below is that he has all these different things that he does, all these videos that he makes, all the stuff that he and his brother are doing. It's to have fun. You know, it's not for it to be so serious. They want to, and he says he doesn't like to choose between fun and serious. Right here he says, if we have the choice between fun and serious, why would we ever choose serious? So that's what he's just saying. And when he points down, he's pointing down all this stuff that you're seeing me move up and down right there. Because he wants it to be fun what he's doing, this whole project.
For this to become serious business, because then you start to lose the fun. Fun! There's a log in the path. Fun!
Alright, he just tripped over something. Did you hear what he said?
Fun.
He said that was a log in the path right there. So he was running and filming himself with the camera, and then he tripped over something.
Then you start to lose the fun. Fun! There's a log in the path. Fun and beautiful. That's what I want for us. I cannot express how lucky.
All right, he says, that's what I want for us. What did he say? What does he want for us?
To express.
Nope, right here.
There's a log in the path. Fun and beautiful. That's what I want for us.
Fun and beautiful.
Yeah, there you go. Fun and beautiful. He says, that's what I want for us. So he's talking about his brother. His brother is John, the person he's making the video for.
There's a log in the path. Fun and beautiful. That's what I want for us. I cannot express how lucky I feel that I can go outside on a beautiful day and share my thoughts with so many interesting and thoughtful people. So lucky. And I hope that we can distinguish between important and serious. Because to me, serious has never even been on the agenda. What's on the agenda is important fun. This is important fun.
So what is on the agenda?
Important fun?
Yeah. Important fun. And this is important fun. He's talking about, he's pointing his finger down there again. So he's talking about all this stuff that they're doing on the videos, the YouTube and different things. That's important fun. It's not important serious stuff, but it's important fun, and that's what he likes. And then at the end, he's going to show us the logbook, so you guys can tell me what the logbook is, and then we'll talk about what is he trying to say.
Let's have it! John, I will see you on Friday. We found it. We found it. Isn't that exciting? Wink. There. This is the logbook.
All right. So what is the logbook? Did you see him put it under there?
A piece of paper.
Yeah, and what do you do on the piece of paper?
Write something.
What do you write?
Coordinates.
Well, yeah. The coordinates are already there. So a logbook. So in general, a logbook keeps a record of something. So in this case, the logbook is keeping a record of who has been there. So when you go to the geocache and you find it, you take something, and sometimes you take it out and then you leave something else, and then you write your name. Usually you write your name and like the date that you were there, and you put it back. So then the next person who comes can do that too. So here's the, if anybody's interested, there's geocaching all over the world actually. Here it says geocaching is the real-world treasure hunt that's happening right now all around you. There are 2,264,448 active geocaches and over 6 million geocachers worldwide. So, have you guys heard about that before?
No.
No.
Yeah, it's pretty popular here in the United States. Let's watch this. It's only 1 minute long.
Geocaching is an any-day, any-time adventure that can take you to amazing and beautiful places, or even just to a place in your town that you've never been before. There are 2 million geocaches worldwide. There are probably even some near you right now. Yes, you. To start finding them, just get out your phone or GPS. Go ahead, I'll wait. Then, create a free geocaching account and you're ready to go. The way it works is simple. Just choose the geocache that you want to find, then navigate to its location. What you're looking for varies. Geocaches come in different sizes, shapes, and difficulties. Geocaching isn't always easy, so it's okay to get excited when you discover the cache. After finding it, sign the logbook, trade knickknacks if you want, and log your find online. When you're done, just put the geocache back where you found it, and you're on to the next one. Hey, it's the other way. There's an adventure happening all the time, all around you. Become a part of it at geocaching.com.
Okay, now you get the logbook, right?
Yes.
Yeah, good. So yeah, you guys can check out and see. I wonder if there's a geocaching in Moscow. I bet there is. Okay, so what was the point of his video? Why is he talking about this stuff? What did you guys understand from what he was trying to tell us?
He want to say that geographics is similar to YouTube. It is fun and exciting kind of
Yeah.
things. Mhm.
But do you think he was talking mostly about geocaching, or was he talking more about the stuff that he's doing with YouTube?
Mm.
Maybe I think there is no serious thing. Just he made a video for fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right.
But
And that.
he's
Yeah. Go ahead.
in his viewpoint, the fun is beautiful mountain and beautiful flowers and beautiful landscape, etc.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So, anybody else want to add anything? Michael, did you have an idea about what his main point? I could say what was his main point, because he had a couple of different things he was talking about.
Like to have fun is important, not only serious things he wanted to say. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he just wanted to state that, like a lot of times when you start doing something and it becomes important, what you're doing, when it becomes important, then it becomes serious a lot of times.
Mm-hmm.
So, a lot of times, so for example, he and his brother are doing these videos,
Mm-hmm.
and now it can be important. It can be seen as important. And so it's possible that people could start taking him seriously, and now he has to be very serious about, making sure he puts up a video and what do people think about it and stuff like that. But he doesn't want to do that. So he wants to kind of like keep in mind that even though I might be doing something important, it has to be fun, not serious. So that's why he said the most important thing to me is fun and doing important fun, which is what we are doing. So he wants to, something that he's doing is important, but it still can be fun. So I'm wondering, so now we're done with like the listening portion. On a scale of 1 to 10, how hard was that to understand for you guys?
10 is the most hardest to
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah, 10 would be like the hardest. You could understand hardly anything.
9 because he spoke without the intonation, like, and without the pauses, and without like to emphasize the words. Like he tried to speak very fast to so people to look on and to say, wow, how he can speak. I can't speak so fast and to speak so many ideas in so short amount of time. So he tried to the public who watch this, the audience, to what, Lisa? What is the word for that?
The viewers.
The viewers to 1 second.
To be impressed.
Yes, to impress the viewers.
Yeah.
With his fast speaking.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if he just wants to impress them, but I think that's. If you watch other videos, if you look here on the side, these are other videos that he's made, and that's his brother who he's an author here in the United States who's written a lot of books, and he's having a movie come out next summer. But these are their blogs. You can just go to this. Their main page is Vlog Brothers. So if you want to give yourself a challenge, every one of these videos they talk very fast like that. And
But why do you think they speak so fast?
I think they're speaking so fast because they want to just make a short video. I think they're trying to also capture people's attention. It's a style, rather than trying to have a 10-minute long video where they're speaking very slowly. They just want to. It's a style, this. We're not going to watch this whole thing, but I'll show you a little bit.
So today I want to announce a new
really
project, but first I have to begin by explaining that for the last couple of years I have been the manager of a fictional soccer team called the Swindon Town Swoodly Poopers. The Swoodly Poopers are led by two Time Lords, both named John Green, who are married to each other, and everything was going swimmingly, but then I got obsessed with recreating the past like Gatsby, and I got fired. And now, after careful consideration, I've decided to retire from semi-professional FIFA playing, and I would like to take this opportunity to announce that I will no longer be supporting my family in part by playing video game soccer. However...
Okay, so you can see it's kind of their style. They're brothers, and they live in different parts of the United States, so they do these videos once a week back and forth to each other, and they put them up on YouTube. And as you can see, lots of people like to watch them. They're talking about all kinds of different things, but it's more than impressing people. I think it's just their style, and they're trying to make short videos. They're usually like 3-4 minutes long or less. Yeah.
Maybe they are famous for Crash Course. I know Crash Course. That is really well-known program.
Oh, you've heard of that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are well known for Crash Course. Yeah, if you look up Crash Course, how did you hear about Crash Course?
I have seen that course the videos in YouTube.
Uh-huh.
It's really difficult to understand.
Yes.
Totally.
Yes. And this is their style. It's this very quick kind of talking. Yeah, these ones are hard to understand, but at least they have some animation. But yeah, for people who are interested, if it's challenging, you probably would listen to it like 3 or 4 or 5 times maybe before you can understand it. But they do this Crash Course. They have science. They also have literature. They have history. So if you're interested in, like, I've watched a couple of these literature ones, and they're interesting. They talk about, Romeo and Juliet is one, The Great Gatsby, but he goes really fast. And he explains the plot and asks questions and things like that. So, yeah. He also does the science show. So if science is more your thing, he does this. It's just his style. So he just talks really fast like that. But these ones are interesting, and they have to do more with science topics because he's into the science, I think. But they're pretty interesting. Have you watched any of those?
No.
No. And Jung?
No, I have.
Yeah.
I just have seen the Crash Courses video.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. So they're not easy to understand, but they're challenging. And Michael, I think I would disagree with you as a 9, because for you understood quite a bit, I think.
No. I mean, I understood all, but it's very difficult to remember because there are a lot of words in a very short amount of time, so that's why. But I understood the kind of, not like nothing, but I understood the idea. The main idea I understood. Like, if you would ask me the main idea of this video, I can say you, but to tell you every 10 seconds what he said exactly what, how you, and those questions you asked us, like, what he meant about this. What?
Yes.
I cannot tell you all, but the main idea I understand from the video.
Yeah. And the reason why I wanted to do this in particular was so that we could go through it a little bit more and hear specifically, because I don't expect you to remember just by listening to it once all these different things that he said. No, that would be really hard. But if we go by a little bit at a time, then we can break it down. And the main thing that I think is interesting about this kind of doing this lesson, this listening exercise, is that like you mentioned the intonation and that kind of stuff, but a lot of times what can be the most difficult thing for people when they're listening to native English speakers speak at normal speed or quicker speed is how we run all of our words together. You know, so one thing is if you can understand me, for example, if I'm speaking very clearly and saying each word separately. But what is really more common in everyday language is to hear phrases like he was saying, like, you know what I think is the most important? You know, people really do talk that fast, just like I'm sure in Russian, people will talk that fast to each other. And especially when you're trying to understand two native speakers speaking to each other in a conversation. So the more you can train your ear to not expect the very clear speaking that a teacher might do or an English program might do for you, but the real speech. So what is your experience being in Los Angeles with all the people speaking English and how quickly they speak?
They speak really fast.
Yeah. So can you understand them when they're talking to you?
I can understand just main idea and they totally what they said, but I cannot catch all things they say.
What about when you're watching TV or a movie or something?
TV is more harder than talking. I cannot watch the TV without subscribe.
Without subtitles?
Subtitles, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's Yuki.
I think it is important. It is most important things to train listening skill is exposure. I think we have to listen great amount of great amount of English. It is very important. When I came to Russia, I don't understand what Russian said.
Yeah.
But every day I continue to watch television, and now I understand almost they say. So I think we are not enough trained to listen. So I think every day we have we must exposure English conversation. Yes.
Yeah. And did it help you to listen to it when we were just doing that just now? Did it help you when I was rewinding it? And then if I said it more slowly and then you understood, were you ready for it? And was it easier to hear those words?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
From my experience, I think 2,000 hours is needed to understand native speakers.
Yeah.
2,000 hours is every day. Yes, if you watch television or listen radio 3 hours, so 2 years. 2 years, almost 2 years is needed.
Yeah. Yeah.
So such a very hard things. Now I understand from my experience with Russian language.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lisa, but no one speaks like him. If I looked up now a video of him, like he made before, so it's made in October 11, and it is not a full video length. I mean, it's not going. So he cut. For example, he talks something like Today I will tell you something about and it's cut and a new video. Like he stopped and after that he knew. So he cannot speak like that. He like.
Yeah, nobody can keep speaking that way like for 10 minutes. Yeah.
But not 10 minutes. His videos, as you said, they are very short. It's 3 minutes. So he spoke only 10 seconds and it's cut and after that another 10 seconds pace and another. So it's. I don't know.
But I think the point, though, is I understand perfectly what he's saying, right? So that's your goal. So even a person who is speaking unusually, unusually fast, I don't have a problem understanding him at all. And so that would be the same for you. That would be your goal, to be able to understand anything that you want to understand. Like if you want to understand it, right? Like you might not be interested in what he's saying, but if you were interested, you wouldn't want his speed to keep you from understanding his message. And so it is possible, because you did a good job already. So if you just listen to it 3 more times, you'd probably understand like even almost every single word, And so it's just a matter of training your ear.
Yes, I agree with you. It is not matter that speed is not matter.
Yeah.
I think only you are not to get used to the speaking English, listening. Yes. So and I think vocabulary is very important.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So I'm curious, since you've been living in Los Angeles, what has been the most helpful for you to understand people better?
Could you say that again?
What has been the most helpful for you to understand people better in Los Angeles?
I don't know. Just still, I don't know about Los Angeles. I just here for 4 weeks, so all day I just work and no time to enjoy something.
Not yet. Do you work with English speakers or people from South Korea?
Half and half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So do you get to listen to a lot of English during the day?
Yeah, sure. But
okay.
It's so hard to talk long time, but I'm keep trying.
Yeah. And did you study English before in South Korea?
Well, I've studied English for 2 years. So I'm not good at English, but yeah.
Well, probably in about another month you're gonna have a breakthrough.
Thank you.
It just, like Yuki says, it just takes time, and then all of a sudden you'll understand everything people are saying.
It is not easy way. I know now.
Yeah.
It takes 2 or 3 years to.
Yeah. Well, it depends. It depends on your environment. Like if you go to a country and you don't associate very much with the native speakers, it can take longer just listening to TV and going shopping and stuff like that. But if it's possible to live with a native speaker, like in a family situation, or if it's possible to work where people are speaking English and you have a lot of interactions, so maybe you want to get a boyfriend or a girlfriend or some friends or people that you want to hang around with.
Yeah, I'm thinking about making a American friend, and I'm thinking about make a roommate.
Yeah. If you got a roommate, then especially if that roommate was a talkative person, you could learn a lot.
Yes, it is important to find such a friend, talkable.
Yeah. Of course, the best is if you find like a girlfriend or something. If you find somebody that you want to spend a lot of time with.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
most important.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's just the easiest way, because then, you know, you have a lot of motivation to speak and it's fun,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. So, yeah. Yuki, when you moved to Russia, you already had your wife?
No, no. I get acquainted with my friend, my wife in Japan.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and firstly I came here, and after he came follow me, so so
Oh,
I have no Russian wife. So
yeah.
but I think it is important. It is also important to hear, to listen a variety of
Yeah.
a variety of conversation, a variety of English, because every people use a different kind of words.
Yes.
Doctor may, for example, doctor use certain terms, and taxi driver speak a different way.
Absolutely, yeah.
Your girlfriend talk maybe speech of your girlfriend, you feel maybe more easier because she tried to she tried to speak what you understand.
Right.
So,
yeah.
So,
she's more patient, maybe.
more patient. Yes, more patient. She
Right.
used more easy language, easy words.
Oh, yeah, easier words. Yeah.
So
Sure.
it is very important to explore a variety of words.
Well, that's why I chose this one, because it's not very common and it is difficult and it was very fast, but at the same time, that's part of what is out there to be learned and to listen, and you can, you know, practice training your ear by listening to that. And especially if you found those guys interesting, like if you thought those guys had something interesting to say, then it would be motivating for you. If it's not your thing, then you would do something else. But you know, that's an example of different style of speaking, a different way of, you know, presenting yourself. And so that's what's so great about YouTube, is you can just search around and see what interests you too.
I agree with you very much. Interesting is very important. If you feel interesting from material, you want to concentrate to the conversation. It is very important. Motivation.
Yeah.
It's a motivation.
Yeah.
So I think to improve your language, you have to you should select a material which you are really interested in.
Yeah, yeah, and that's the thing that I thought was like a doubly interesting thing about that video, is because that's what he was talking about in English about the YouTube videos. It's important, but it should be fun. So, you know, a lot of people in language learning, they think it's so important to practice grammar or study, and a lot of times it's too serious. It's not very fun, and then it's kind of boring. So.
Yes, if you select a boring for you material, maybe your thought is blocked in your head. It prevents to understand what they say.
Yeah, because your brain is looking for something interesting. You know?
Yes.
Yeah. So, okay, guys. Well, good job. Michael left a little early, so it's 11 o'clock for us. And Yuki, what time is it for you now? 9?
It is just 11 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, at 11 o'clock in the morning. Okay.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, we're 12 hours apart. Okay. Yes. All right. All right. Well, thanks, guys. And Yuki, have a good
Thank you.
day. And you?
Have a good night. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed now.
So do I.
All right. Good night. Take care.
Yeah, good night.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Yun-chan.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
No. This is my first class
Okay.
this night.
Tonight. Okay.
I wanted take a class with Chad Hansen,
Okay.
reading and pronunciation, but I missed that class.
Okay. All right. Well, welcome to this class. This is going to be a little bit different, so we'll see how it goes. Yun-chang, are you there?
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you. Where are you calling from?
I'm in Los Angeles.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You live in Los Angeles, huh?
Yeah.
How long have you been living there?
It's just about 4 weeks.
Oh.
I can be for 4 weeks.
Uh-huh. Are you going to stay longer, or are you just leaving?
My plan is live here for 1 year.
Okay, cool. Where are you from?
I'm from South Korea.
Okay, great. Are you studying at a school there, or English, or at university, or are you just going to live for a year there?
No, I'm here to work for accounting company as an internship program.
Okay, nice. So you're an accountant? Hello, everybody. This is Lisa, and I can't tell if this has started yet. All right, well, here we go. So this is. Let's try again. Hello. Hi there, Juan.
Hi, teacher. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. Wow.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna see if this is working. It's not seem to be working. Here we go. Okay.
It's so late.
Oh yes. Juan, where are you?
I'm from Venezuela, teacher.
Venezuela. You are up late, huh?
Yes. Here it's 1:31 a.m.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Yes. I'm here because I was working and
Yeah.
I think I say, well, I'm going to take a class in Verbling.
Cool. So, were you taking more classes, or just you were already awake? Just you decided to get on just now?
Can you repeat that, teacher?
Yes. Were you awake already, and did you take any other Verbling classes? Were you just with teacher Oakley?
Oh, no.
I'm not accountant, but I wanna to be accountant.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. Juan?
I have a question, teacher.
Yeah.
He said, I want to be a counter. It's right? Or I can say, I want to become a counter.
Either one.
Okay.
It's okay. You can say, I want to be. That's what he wants to be for his job, for his career, or become, because he's not there yet. But either one is acceptable. Yeah. Be or become. It's fine. Yeah. And Michael's here. Hi, Michael. You're muted, Michael. Oh, Michael went out. Okay. Hi there. Is this Huyen, or who is this, Nguyen? Your microphone is muted. Oh, there you go.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Where are you calling in from?
I'm calling from Vietnam.
Vietnam. So is it? Do you say your name Nguyen or Nguyen? And it might be a little bit difficult. I'm not sure. So we're gonna just try this. Usually when we do, when I have done some listening classes, I read short stories and people see how much they can understand, and it's a little bit, it can, we do a lot of reading and stuff, so this is a little bit different, and it's not me talking. So I'm going to play a video, and I'm going to do it by taking out my headphones, and then I'll play the video here, and I'll do a screen share. Before we do that, though, I want to make sure we go over these questions, because the questions are going to help you understand a little bit better what this guy is going to talk about, because it is going to be rather fast. He is talking about something which he titled "Fun is Important, but being serious is not." So fun is important, being serious is not. So the things that I want you guys to listen for in the video are a bunch of things. So who is he talking to in this video? So if you guys want to keep notes or write things down, you can do it here. Let me see. Let me make it editable. Or you can write it on your own or piece of paper or something like that. But we might have to watch it more than once.
Actually, we it's like you, but
You?
yeah.
Again?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll try to do it right. And Yuki just joining us. Hi, Yuki.
Hello, teacher Lisa.
How are you?
Pretty good, thank you.
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
To you. It's late for us. It's after midnight. 1 o'clock, 1:30.
Yes. It is midnight there.
Well, he's in Venezuela, so yeah. And Young Chang, how do I say your name? Young Chang or Cheng?
You can call me just Yoon.
Yoon? Okay. Yoon? He's living in Los Angeles, so he's on the same time zone that I'm in. So it's only 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Where are you?
I'm in Washington State.
Oh, Washington. Wow, cool.
Just north of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
It's warm. It's warm in Los Angeles.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. That's nice. Yeah, it's getting colder up here, for sure.
Yeah.
Stormy, a little bit raining, but that's okay. We're waiting for the snow in the mountains.
Oh.
In the mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michael, are you there?
Yes, hi.
Hey, okay, wonderful. Welcome, Michael.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, this is something that's a little bit different, and